Okay, welcome back, folks. We're looking at algebraic fractions. So we're going to be cancelling these fractions down using some of the skills that we have learned in the previous exercise about indices, and we'll be cancelling from the numerator to the denominator. Let's have a look how we can do this question. Let's enlarge the page first of all, so we get a nice big image. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's move it down. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Let's go back up again a little bit. Okay, lovely. Right, now when we simplify these algebraic fractions, what we need to do, so we got here 5y squared over y. So if we divide the top by y, we lose the squared. If we divide the bottom by y, we get 1. So we're left with
5y.
just 5y over 1, which is still 5y. The next one we have 11 over 12. These won't cancel, but the x's will cancel. Divide the top by x, divide the bottom by x. So you're left with 11 over 12. Okay, let's move. And if you look at the other side, if the y is common, top and bottom, divide that by y, divide that by y, so they will cancel each other out, leaving just a half. 7a over 9a, the 7 and 9 won't cancel. 7 is a prime number, so it doesn't have any common factors with 9 apart from 1, which is a useless common factor because if you divide by 1, it doesn't do anything. So we can divide top by a to give you 1, the bottom by a, so we're left with a nice, lovely 7 over 9. Okay, things get a little bit more exciting when you get around about here. Let's have a look at these. Now, you have 8ab squared divided by 12ab. Now, the 8 and the 12, they share the highest common factor of 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4, it will give you 3. And divide the top by a and the bottom by a. Divide the bottom by b and the top by b. So we lose the square and we just left with the b. So we're left with 2b over 3. Now, this next question here, number 22, needs a little bit of interpretation first. So if you got 2a squared, if you square 2a squared, you get 4a squared. So you need to expand the bracket first, because 2a times by 2a is 4a squared. And then you divide that by 4a. So you don't start cancelling before you expand the bracket out. So what we can do now, we've got everything in red now, so let's change the color. No. Divide top by 4 and the bottom by 4. Divide the bottom by a and the top by a, so we lose the square part. So we were left with only a. Done. Okay. Let's go back to, let's choose a different color now. 11, 12 again won't cancel, but you can divide top by x and the bottom by x. So we lose the square, so it'll be 11 over 12x. Okay, are we happy with that so far? Yeah. Let's go down, let's just look at some of the bit more challenging questions. Okay, this looks nice here. Okay, 108 and 60, the highest common factor. They are both in which times table? They're in the 12 times table. So 60 divided by 12 is 5, and 108 divided by 12 is 9. So that won't cancel anymore. Divide the bottom by x and divide the top by x. Okay, divide the bottom by a and the top by a. So you're left with now 9xb over 5. That's fine. Lovely. Now, when you have minuses, don't get scared. Nothing to be scared about. So minus and the minus, we divide the minuses, they result in a plus. So the minus actually here will kind of cancel each other out. Then divide the top 70 by 10 and the 20 by 10. Divide the top by a and the bottom by a, so you lose a square. So you're left with 7. That's supposed to be an m, by the way. That's an m. Sorry about that, a little bit misprint. 7m over 2, 2a. Okay, are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go down a bit more. Let's find something again a little bit more. Okay, here again. So if you got this xy squared, what you really got is really x squared and y squared. So if I just get rid of that for the moment, just to save a bit of space. Okay, we got that over here. So we divide this by 7 and divide this by 7. So that'll give you 6. Right. Oops. Okay, that gives you 6. That'll give you 5. Now the x, so we just ignore this for the moment. So divide this by x, divide this by x, divide this by y squared, divide that by y squared, it's all gone. So we're left with
6x over 5.
over 5, correct. Are we happy with that so far, folks? I think that's it, really. We've got to the bottom. Yes, right. What I would like you to do, please, for me, let's just quickly rescale that back down again. We also have the answers on the bottom of that sheet for you guys to do some of your checking. Okay, right, let's have a look. So what I would like you to do now is to do the middle column for me, please. So do this middle column, and anything that needs to be completed, the first one. Leave the third column for homework, please. So do all the questions on the middle column and any ones which are missing here. And the last column will be for homework. Okay, Fatima?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we need to pause the video now. And we can come back and put some more answers on there. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Just going to quickly go through some of these answers now. So 6y over 3y, we can divide top and bottom by y. Divide the bottom by 3 and the top by 3, leaving us an answer of 2 only. Okay, let's move down. Okay, this one here, now that we can divide the top by x and the bottom by x, the top by y and the bottom by y, leaving us with a simple 7 over 8. Next, we have 8 over 12. The highest common factor here is 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. We have divide top by a squared, that's gone. Divide the bottom by a squared, and we lose the 3. We just have a left over. So we're left with 2y on the top, divided by 3, a on the bottom. Okay. So next one. So we remember when minus divided by a minus, they will cancel each other out. Divide the top by x and the bottom by x, lose the squared. And that's all we can do at the moment. So we end up with 7 over 11x y. The next one, remember we said here 4ab squared, everything you have to square it. So that becomes 16a squared b squared divided by 12ab squared. So let's change color now because we're already working in blue now. The highest common factor, oh, I haven't got the pen. Get the pen again. What is that? Okay. 16 and 12, well, the highest common factor is 4. So divide that by 4. Divide that by 4. Divide a by a. Divide a squared. So divide a squared by a. Divide by b squared, b squared. So we're left with 4a over 3. Oops.
Just do the 3 from 33.
Okay, next question. Let's move down. Nearly finished this exercise now. Oh, there's 2 questions left. Let's make it a bit bigger. Okay, lovely. Now the 4 and 3 won't cancel. So you can divide this by a. And if you divide a cubed by a, you'll lose the 3. You'll have a square left over. Okay. So you divide by b squared and by b squared. The bottom by c and the top by c. So you lose a 3. You get a 2 instead. What that was. Oh. So we have left over now 4c squared divided by 3a squared. Okay, that's lovely. And the last one, minus divided by a plus, so you will have a minus in your answer. So divide that by 15, divide that by 15, that'll give you 4. Divide that by x, divide that by x, you do the squared. And divide this by z squared, divide that by z squared. So we're left with minus 4y, minus 4y divided by x only, yes?
Yeah.
And that's done. That's the end of the exercise. Okay, thank you.